Hi everyone, I hope you have a beautiful day. I would like to talk today about how to break yourself free from the abuse and why is it so hard. And there are several reasons why is it so hard. And for me, like I was a child or I am a child of a narcissist and I didn't know about what's going on, like that this is abuse and it's not good for me for about 22 years because narcissists a lot of the time just acts differently in a society, so it's really hard to see into the abuse. Though if you spend more time with the abused one, you will probably know what is going on and why they have, for example, a lot of mental issues and um, lots of issues in general. And why is it so hard? Because the abuser programs the abused one by the abuse, by all the manipulation and gaslighting, and also by the fact that the person who is abused kind of enables the narcissist also. So they, like, if the narcissist treats some, for example, family member poorly, then like the thought pattern is, oh, but they had a bad day and that's why they act like this. And so you essentially together build this fake persona. And also, like, this enabling is not that it would be your fault or that it is a fault of the abused person, but to accept the painful truth of the abuser is so painful that it is easier to enable them. And also you a lot of the times know the consequences, what would happen if you thought differently about them and you would act differently towards them. So that is the programming. Why is it so hard to, because the thought about breaking free is not even in the picture of the abused person, because there is such a trauma bond, and there are subtle ways of the abuser how to put you in kind of a cage. And I hope that's the right word, I will change it if it's not. And to really make you feel like you are captive and you cannot escape. So they make very good care of that, and they are working every day towards this programming and to be able to control you as a puppet. So you essentially lose your like compass. You kind of merge with this person. So this is one thing, why is it so hard. And the other one is maybe even more heartbreaking, that a person has these subconscious wants that the abused person really wants the abuser to love them. They really want the abuser to change, and they have even in mind, like, yeah, if I do this and this and that they will change and they will treat me maybe better, and uh, this will end sometime and stuff like that. But it is so subconscious, because the abuser a lot of the times betrays the abused person like so many times that it is really hidden. And to put it like again to the light, the fact that this person doesn't even love you, or they are treating people really horrible, and they are just very destructive people is just so hard to accept. And if someone during my abuse would tell me that like I mean they would tell me that my mom is like abusive and she's crazy and stuff, I would be like, no, you are crazy. So it needs to be kind of done little by little, and you actually have to be so slow on yourself to, let's say you see some video on YouTube and you just think about it like objectively, if it maybe resonates or not, and or if someone very close to you who actually cares about you just give you a little bit like information, and not even maybe that it's sad, but maybe how they show up, and how maybe someone who actually cares about you treats you differently than the abuser. So for me, when I met my partner, it was something else that I was used to, and I knew that there will be a crash in my relationships because I know my mom actually didn't want me to have any partners. So um so yeah, these are these like little nudges that will make you maybe a little bit curious, and or someone who treats you very well will maybe make your values alive again, and there will be lots of situations that the narcissist will show you uh, that their values are not good. And actually what happened to me is when I saw my mom for the first time objectively, I just sensed this energy shift inside me, and she sensed it too, because everything just, when you see, I think when you really realize, when it is the moment when you realize what's going on, then you cannot go back, and then there is just a process of how to escape and how to be like not present with this person, and how to make it work so you can leave. And mm, and this how I actually saw it objectively was when I saw my mom last time. We went to our aunt for some lunch, and before my mom wrote my aunt if she could make pancakes for her, and my aunt didn't do it for whatever reasons, and my mom just was rageful, and she acted like a spoiled child. And I remember I was just looking at her like, who is this person, like why she's treating her so badly. And uh, I just came to her, I just really saw her in that scene, how she really was, behaving without all the enabling and without all my needs for her to love me. And when we went from the aunt, she actually asked me like what's wrong, and like there is nothing wrong, and let's talk about something else. And I saw it in her eye contact that she knew that I knew. And from that point of view, from that point, I never looked back, and I just tried to escape as fast as possible. So thank you so much for watching. I hope it was there were some information for you, and I hope you have a beautiful day. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.